Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm Kerri. Today I'll be showing you how to crochet this ship. You'll need a small amount of 4 colours of cotton or wool. I'll be using 4-ply crochet cotton. You'll also need a crochet hook, scissors and a darning needle to weave in your ends, white sewing cotton and a needle to attach the windows. We're going to start with the hull, and we start with 30 chain. Now we missed the first chain and we're going to work 1 single crochet in each chain to the end. Now all the rows of the hull are worked the same. We work 1 chain and increase in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in each stitch and increase at the end. So I work 1 chain, and for my increase in the first stitch I work 2 single crochet into the same stitch, and then I work 1 single crochet in each stitch to the end. Now at the end you could either work 2 single crochet in this last stitch here, or I work a single crochet in the stitch before the single crochet and the chain, and that's an increase as well. So for the next row we just start with 1 chain and turn, and then increase 2 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 in each of the other, and increase at the end. Now we need to work rows 3 to 7 the same as row 2, and then we'll join in our contrasting colours. So I'll work those rows and I'll come back and we'll join in our contrasting colours. Now that's the first 7 rows done. The sides are sloping out nicely. Now I'm going to join in the navy blue. I just pull it through the stitch and then just pull them tight and work a chain with the navy. I'm going to crochet in my end. Now I work 2 single crochet in the first stitch, and then for the increase, and then just 1 single crochet in each stitch and increase at the end. So I work 2 rows with the blue, and then I'll come back and we'll attach the white. Now my navy blue row is complete, so I'll attach the white the same as I did the blue. And work 2 single crochet for my increase in the first stitch. Just pull it a bit tighter. And then I just continue the 2 rows with an increase at the beginning and the end, and 1 single crochet in each stitch. I can cut off my blue now because I won't need that again. So I'll work this row. I'll crochet in my end, though I'll leave the blue and I'll weave it into the back of the blue, the finishing one, and the red I'll bring up behind to use it in the next couple of rows. So I'll finish the white rows and I'll come back and we'll do some more red. Now the white's finished now. Now I'll just bring my red up and work the increase in the first and last stitches and 1 single crochet in each stitch of the other stitches. Now rows 12 to 15 are worked with the red and the same, so 1 chain, an increase in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in each stitch to the end, and an increase in the last stitch. So I'll work those rows and I'll come back and we'll do the shaping for the front of the hull. Now for row 16, to start shaping the front of the hull, we start with 1 chain and an increase in the first stitch, so 2 single crochet. And then we work 1 single crochet into each of the next 8 stitches. And now we're going to work a decrease single crochet. So we pull up a loop in the first stitch and then pull up another loop from the second stitch and yarn around and through all 3 loops. And that's our decrease single crochet. For row 17 we start with 1 chain and we do a decrease single crochet over the first 2 stitches. And then we work 1 single crochet into each stitch to the end. And then into the last we still do our increase. And that's our last row of the increases. For row 19, row 18, 1 chain, and we work 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and then 1 single crochet into each stitch until the last 2. I do have my patterns on my website in both US and UK terminology. The details are in the description below. Over the last 2 we do a decrease single crochet, and then we work 1 chain. For the next row we work a decrease single crochet over the first 2 stitches, 1 single crochet into each stitch to the last 2, and then we work a decrease single crochet. For the next row we start with 1 chain and a decrease single crochet over the first 2 stitches, single crochet to the last 2, and then a decrease single crochet over the last 2 stitches. And for the final row we work 1 chain and a decrease single crochet, 1 chain and then a decrease single crochet over the next 2 stitches. And that's the shaping for the hull. Next we work a single crochet in each stitch around. I have weaved in my endings, my blue ending into the blue and the white into there, but I will crochet in the ending from the beginning. So I start with 1 chain and a single crochet into the same spot, and then I'm going to just neaten by working single crochets in each stitch around. Just find a little spot to work your single crochet into. Just don't pull too tight so that it doesn't pucker up. I just use my red to work over the blue and the white. And just continue all the way around. So I'll do that and finish the hull, and I'll come back and we'll start on the top of the ship. Now that's the hull finished. For the ship top we join our yarn 8 stitches in from the back. and work one chain, and then we work one single crochet in the same stitch as the chain. Now it's one single crochet into each stitch along, when we get to the side, we join with a slip stitch and then another slip stitch into the next stitch up and one chain and turn. Now we work a single crochet into the top there, just where the slip stitch was, and now we're going to work a single crochet into each stitch across. And one chain and turn. For row 3 we work a single crochet into each stitch across and join into the side again. Now for both rows 4 to 8, we just start with one chain and work a single crochet into each stitch across. We don't join into the side anymore. So that's rows 4 to 8, one chain and then one single crochet into each stitch across. So I'll work those rows and I'll be back and we'll shape the top story. Now that's the bottom story finished. For the top story, we slip stitch over the first 6 stitches, and then work one chain and single crochet in the same stitch as the chain. Now we do one single crochet into each stitch to the last 5. And then we miss the last 5 stitches and chain 1 and turn, and single crochet into each stitch across. Now rows 10 to 13 are just worked one chain and single crochet into each stitch across. So I'll do that and I'll come back and then we'll neaten around the edges. Now that's finished, so I'll fasten that one off. And now I join my yarn just at the bottom of the blue, and work one chain and a single crochet in the same spot. Now I'm going to work one single crochet around the top of the ship to neaten it. I'm crocheting in the tail. When I get to the top here, I work a single crochet in the first stitch, one chain, and then a single crochet in the same stitch, and then work along. At these corners here, I work my single crochet up close, and then I slip stitch down into the bottom, down in here, the corner part, and then I turn my work and start working single crochet up the side. That just gives it a nice corner. So I'll continue around and finish that and finish it off, and then we'll come back and we'll do the funnels and the windows. For the funnel, I miss the first 3 stitches and join on the 4th stitch. And work 1 chain and a single crochet in the same place, and then I work 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. And then rows 2 to 5 we work 1 chain and turn and a single crochet into the 5 stitches. And fasten that one off. For the second funnel, I miss 8 stitches. And it's worked the same. 1 chain, a single crochet into the same place, and then 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. And then rows 2 to 5 I just worked 1 chain and a single crochet into the 5 stitches. So fasten that one off. For the window, we'll need 5 windows. You start with 4 chain, miss 1 chain and single crochet into the next 3 chain. and then one chain and one single crochet into the next 3 single crochet, and the third row is the same, one chain and a single crochet into the next 3 single crochet. And you've got a little square. For the flagpole, I join in the 3rd stitch from the back of the hull. And I'll work 11 chain. Now you could make your flagpole as tall as you like. Now you miss the first chain and then you do a single crochet into each of the next chain down to the bottom. And then you slip stitch into the next stitch on the hull and fasten off. For the flag, I'm just going to make a fairly small flag, but if you've got a longer flagpole, you'd probably make a bigger flag. So I'm going to join my yarn in the 4th stitch down from the top. And work one chain and a single crochet in the same place as a chain, and then one single crochet into the next 3 stitches. Then for the next rows, you start with one chain and then single crochet into each of your stitches. And then you work as many rows as you like. and that looks long enough, so I'll fasten off. Now I'll just weave in my endings and make some more windows, and I'll come back and we'll put it together. Now the windows are positioned 2 on the top story, evenly apart, and 3 on the bottom story. So that looks pretty good. I'll stitch those on and I'll come back and I'll show you the finished ship. Now there's the finished ship. If you like my videos, please subscribe, like and share. I'm also on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. The details are in the description below. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye.